Hogwarts Legacy. I cannot wait to get started with this one. I've acquired a few more skill points, a few more talents in the books, and I also have now collected 11 Wiggenweld potions in preparation for this mission. So let's see how this goes. Might as well equip the... I don't like those specs at all. Prefer those ones, the half-rune specs. Just looks really mismatched to the sort of random items of clothing I've got. Got a few more enemies on the collections. We've got Alexandra's Troll, River Troll, distance 100% against an enemy troll. After the troll slams its cover the ground, flipping it upwards with a flip hand will have greater leverage than usual. Okay. After it's been decided will drop it to his knee, making it momentarily vulnerable to further attacks by regain strength. Use Expelliarmus to disarm these sentinels. Okay. The best way to defeat the pensive protectors is Expelliarmus. Hello. Someone's attacking my foot again. So yeah, I've turned the combat difficulty down a tiny bit, and it is about 400 times more forgiving than the regular one. Just having a look through all these gear slots. so I can unlock more of these. Yeah, a little bit more. Ooh. I like these rewards. Completely feel I have to claim them. Alright, let's see what we can do then.
Revelio.
I'm gonna go for good old Expelliarmus. Over there. Depulso over there, and let's go with a bit of Crucio. So that's honestly the best cast in the game. Well, I like it anyway.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Because it does very much remind me of John Hurt. Obviously he passed away years and years ago. So it can't be him.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion! Ranrock will lead us to victory!
Where are we now?
Let me
I will make you pay.
up there.
Ah,
That's our way
13
in.
Will potions now. That'll do. Oh, I'm good.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Why don't you download the game yourself? You can spend as much time with her as you like. I'm sure she'll be a little bit more involved after this mission.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable. We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child.
I think Ranrock's voice actor is pretty good as well.
We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum? Expulsion! Potato! Might want to look up. Try not to make this too...
One less human to worry about.
Expelliarmus! Disarm my wand! Don't do it, I'm going to get out of this alive. Is that flesh? You can't hold out for it.
I'll bury you in the sea.
What are your thoughts on this one?
Defendant.
Expulsor!
Why can't I hit you?
Look what you've done!
You pay for that. Quite
Get accustomed to that.
Another pitiful beast caught in my trap. Is this Hogwarts bad?
Amateur!
Cover up, why? He's coming back this way. Right, not to be worried about you.
Expelliarmus! Aha! Back for more.
An intruder!
Expelliarmus!
Fortunate end for you.
Think I need some confringo.
Confringo! Potato!
Arrogant child! I'm not done with you.
Oh, what's that?
If only Ranrock were here to see this.
So much going on.
I shall avenge your death.
Potato!
Ranrock wasn't stopped.
Confringo!
Potato!
Arresto momentum. Revelio.
Let's have a look around. It probably wouldn't be a challenge.
Revelio.
I want it to be somewhat of a challenge. Mine's just having a lie down next to me.
Revelio.
Yeah, exactly. I want it to be fun and challenging at the same time.
Revelio.
Let's have a look, see what's in that chest over there. See if I remember all the puzzles from yesterday.
I suppose
Revelio.
that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
Any more to explore up here? No.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead. This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Revelio.
There we go.
I heard something. I was
Revelio.
hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. I need to reposition that pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. I really need to unlock the Bombarda spell, so that would help those. Lecturing things.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
Ah, Wagon Well. I've now got 15. I can't complete this with 15 Wagon Well. There's no hope for me. Alright.
Revelio.
Let's go for
Repulsor! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Arrest their momentum. Repulsor! Rodrigo! Stupefy!
yeah, I can see I developed the combat skills.
Repulsor! Revelio.
This is a lot better.
I believe I need to proceed to the left here, but how?
That was another chest over there. Yeah, I reckon. I'll try it out at some point.
There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto. Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Repulsor. Hitting their marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one.
Didn't mean to do that.
Revelio.
Try that again. But with that here this time.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa.
Boom.
Is it possible to pull one of those blocks through the archway? Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Accio. Accio.
rid of some gear then. No point selling that stuff, because I just won't use it. Got enough money anyway. I don't regret saying that about 5 minutes on it. Some more gloves, just what I needed.
Revelio.
17, that'll do. Walking through that doorway, right? Hello,
Protego. Arresto momentum. Glacier. Expelliarmus.
There we go again. Also is the one that I want to use.
Stupid one.
This is so much better.
Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Stupefy. What a relief.
That was alright. I suppose I was just I was a little bit more prepared this time, having 20 odd Waken World potions on me. So yeah, the Waken World definitely did help. And I've just done a little bit more research into what you need to do to defeat those guys. But yeah, time for the pencil. Hopefully. Yes, there he is. Just by completing side missions and stuff like that. You can brew it if you have the ingredients.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels,
I think the damage is still pretty
which I've
the
always
same.
believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Oh, so the ancient magic is essentially derived from people's pain, is it? Things just
Rebellion.
go up there, okay. I mean, that is pretty dark if you think about it. And we're back at the map chamber. I think the slightly lower difficulty makes it more a little bit easier to counter spells and stuff like that.
You're back. And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep the second artifact safe as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing strand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well, and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
Wow, this is incredible.
Revelio.
I suspect you are the one who has been interfering with a rather personal matter. The demiguise statues, and the moons contained therein, were placed as they were for good reason. You should not meddle in the personal affairs of others.
Natty told me about your run-in with the poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
I don't think Mr. Pemberton meant to use his own stationery. He knows something about those demiguise moons. He's in Hogsmeade, apparently. Perhaps I shall pay him a visit.
Yeah, it was. Don't know if it's still snowing out there. So he's at the Three Broomsticks.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
I'm just trying to practice.
Anyone care enough to remove my demiguise statue?
Revelio. Pardon me, sir, but about those curious demiguise statues I've seen.
What? Who are you? Why do you ask?
They're quite clever.
Oh, thank you. A lot of craftsmanship and care went into them. I assume.
So you did create them?
Yes, I did. It was a ploy to give that pathetic oaf Moon a taste of the grief he caused me years ago. You are the one who's been pilfering them.
I am, at the request of Mr. Moon. I received your owl on your stationery.
Ah, well, fitting Moon would enlist a student. Too cowardly to do it himself. Hasn't changed a bit. Even when we were at school, he was a cowardly bully. Gave me a horrible nickname, which I shan't repeat. I was thrilled when we left school and he seemed gone for good. Then I started seeing him around Hogsmeade. It was too much. Even if I do take satisfaction in that his life's destiny was to be a lowly caretaker.
He is a bit much for a caretaker, but he means well, and he's terrified of those statues.
I know. You should have seen his face when that boggart appeared. Oh, priceless. That's when I knew what I needed to do. I simply didn't want to encounter him anymore. So, I shrewdly put a boggart in his path to learn his greatest fear. I then created the demiguise statues to keep him in his place, so to speak. The moons were an inspired play on his name. It worked brilliantly, until you started clearing them out.
The statues are a form of bullying. You're no better than him. Perhaps it's time you both moved on.
Fair point, I suppose. If they've terrified him, as you say, he may have learned his lesson.
Revelio.
No lock can stop
Hello,
me
Homura.
now.
Revelio. Revelio.
Being an officer of the law in
Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Now I hear some of you are making deals with these swine. Have you no shame?
Rodrigo. Revelio. Hello, Homura.
Yes, lots of fun. Again.
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by.
Studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
anyone ever knew how to keep muggles out, it was Hengist the Witch.
Let's talk to Mr. Moon and then learn the Bombarda spell.
Revelio. I think I'm about 30% of the way through the game. So, not to worry, there's still a lot to go. Revelio. Aha, here we go. So I need that one. Over there. 13 plus 3, 16. So I need a 7. No. I need a 5. That one. Hopefully. Nice. Revelio. Mr. Moon, I've learned who's behind the demiguise statues. It was a classmate of yours that you bullied, Piers Pemberton.
Oh, I might have known. Pigtails Piers.
I don't think he likes being called that.
Of course he does. Oh, we had such flowing locks, and we used to laugh about them. I laughed the hardest of all. Clever, clever man. I'd no idea he was so devious. I must go and congratulate him. Whatever statues remain seem less terrifying now that I know they were put out by old pigtails. Continue collecting them if you like. As for me, I'm gonna go and pay a visit to my old friend.
Quite a diricle with a knapsack.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Potato. Stupid one.
Marlowe's doing alright. He's a little bit of a fighter, to be honest. He gets scrappy sometimes.
Revelio. Arresto momentum. Protego. Stupid boy. Expelliarmus. Stupid boy.
Good old spiders. There's a few more of you around here.
Arresto momentum. Descendo. Descendo. Cursed fiends. Revelio. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
Yeah, no thanks.
Protego. Revelio.
Nice.
Expelliarmus. Descendo. Repulsor. Revelio. Repulsor.
Now you're just getting on my...
Perhaps it's dinner.
Expelliarmus.
A lucky shot. Petrificus Totalis!
Expelliarmus.
Coward! Bobby Fairley!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
Petrificus Totalis!
A lamb. Ah, how delightful.
Expelliarmus!
Don't do that!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus! Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus. Duck. How disarming. Huh? Ooh, what's that?
So I didn't catch the end of that one.
Revelio.
You were saying?
Revelio.
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this. Petrificus Totalis!
Arresto momentum. Expelliarmus.
That was easy.
Revelio.
I know a Merlin trial when I see one.
I need some more of the Malasuite.
Revelio. Confringo. Confringo. Revelio.
Who lived here, I wonder?
Revelio. Arresto momentum.
Oh, no, you don't.
Arresto momentum. Good pulsar.
Nice.
Assignment's all finished.
Look at that. How incredible is that?
High wing, go!
How incredible is that? Seriously, you really need to download this game.
There's so much we don't know about beasts. So much to learn.
Milo's not a beast. You're a bit of a monster. You're not a beast.
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. I take it you're ready to learn.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
Nah.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and...
Nice.
On the pumpkins.
Bombarda!
Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control.
Bombarda! Aloha Mora. Revelio.
These might be helpful on those statues. Let's head over to the quest. See what Sebastian wants. When's the next brood upgrade? It's been too long. Yes, Bombarded Mastery. So challenges, maybe we'll hear back from that Rookwood guy. The goblin we gave the helmet to. Wasn't Rookwood, someone else. Oh gosh. Only got 2 more beasts to discover. Oh, there's plenty of side quests. Plenty of side quests. God knows how many. So I'm knackered. I didn't sleep well last night. I don't know why, I just couldn't get comfy.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it.
Oh, sorry,
because in the spellbook I also found something else.
I'm...
References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own good.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous, we were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
Revelio.
Bombarda!
As early yesterday, Slytherin is actually the most popular house people have chosen. So they want to get into the dark magic and Avada Kedavra and stuff like that. Let's see what's next then. So we're heading back to the poachers, I believe.
Revelio.
Untempered meandering to the mine for pure ruin. No more.
Bombarder.
Tiger! Reducto! Reducto!
Bombarder.
Reducto!
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go.
Confringo. Arresto momentum. Confringo. Bombarder.
Confringo!
Potato.
You weaken quickly.
There you are.
Novice!
You've come to the wrong place, child.
Bombarder. Incendio. Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Expulso! Death from above! Flash! Hack you up!
Arresto momentum.
Incendio! Might want to look up. Expulso!
Confringo. Bombarder. Arresto momentum. Potato.
What are your thoughts on electricity?
Arresto momentum.
This has become personal.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Arresto momentum. Confringo.
Expulso!
Potato.
Still to avoid. Is that all you've got?
Bombarder.
Fine by me.
Bombarder. Bombarder. It's shameful what you've done to helpless beasts. Revelio.
Oh, bloody hell. Oh, that's nice. Unforgivable 3. Yeah, he's all good. He's all fine. Yeah, so there's some Niesel fur. There we are, on with the main mission.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poachers' best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
Yeah, he's all good.
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is odd.
What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Revelio! Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left? Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. Revelio. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it.
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here. All sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this.
Revelio.
How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Oh, they're after me, aren't they? They're both
Look,
after me.
Down there!
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Yeah, fuck discreet.
To the tavern after this. Someone's going to regret
Confringo!
Levioso! You'll pay for that! Confringo! This is our man, you fancy fool!
feisty little foliage. Shall we finish what we started? Ah, the lamb returns to the wolf. Now, vegetable. You'll have to fight him. What happened? Back on more. Nothing more. Has no one got eating a wand these days? Miserable weed. Back in the...
Bombarda.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out. Reparo. Revelio.
Only the one chest. Well, maybe time to go some more.
What in Merlin's name?
Are those dragons?
It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now, and the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word. Given how crowded it is here, how could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. What I wouldn't give to be a demiguise right now.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, striking a bargain with him. Something's not right here.
Bombard. Revelio.
Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sick of them to work alongside any of them. Don't know how Ranrock's someone's being near Rookwood.
Revelio.
Did you hear those goblins? Ranrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there?
Revelio.
They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite a fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her up, shall we? That's it. Like that is the word. Look, they've got a dragon egg.
Revelio.
Hebridean from the looks of it. Can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Aloha. Hamura. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count. Revelio.
A more hushed...
Careful! That rubber one is burning intact!
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My friend is there.
I'd say a little crowding is in order. Why have you not run away?
Predictable.
Accio. Potato.
Avoiding our problem. Shall we finish what we started?
Let me out, son.
Step like vegetables.
Let me out, son.
Potato.
fight him.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up.
Accio. This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Bloody hell.
This way.
The visuals in this game are incredible.
Was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
I know.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Revelio. Past the high wing! Away, High Wing! Away!
It's time you learned the transformation spell. After you've completed the required tasks, which I'm certain will prove useful in finishing your field guide, attend my class to learn the new spell. Afterwards, we will discuss your progress thus far in the term.
Let's do that one. How incredible is this game?
Revelio. Revelio.
Where's this thing then? Ooh, nice.
Revelio. So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Let's get rid of some gear.
Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
I'll be back in 2 secs. think I'm going to take a little bit of a break, and I shall be back very shortly with part 14. Bloody hell. See you soon.